Well, the doctor is in, and it's Asthma Awareness Month, and with the recent fog, it can be certainly hard to breathe. This morning, we're joined by Dr. Jeffrey Kam with Straub Medical Center. Good morning, Dr. Kam.
Good morning,
and thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So Kilauea shows no signs of stopping and keeps pumping out this fog, and so you're starting to see more patients because of this?
Absolutely. The last couple of weeks, maybe about 20% increase in the number of patients coming in, eye itchiness, sneezing, more severe coughing, asthma kind of symptoms.
And so what kind of symptoms are you looking at, and how do you know that these are symptoms from the fog and not just maybe being sick and run down?
Well, in my office, obviously, I have a baseline number of patients that have allergies, and even my more stable patients have been coming in over the last couple of weeks with more symptoms because of the fog.
So it's interesting because when you talk to people who are suffering from the fog, they say, oh, I've been popping this pill and popping that pill and trying to do things. So what's your advice in terms of battling these effects
I think
from fog?
since it's Asthma Awareness Month, we want people who maybe do not have the diagnosis of asthma or allergies. Maybe it's time to go see their doctor. Don't sit out there sneezing or coughing for weeks on end. What we really recommend is to actually get tested and see what the triggers are. Obviously, fog is a major trigger, but they may have other triggers like dust mites, cockroaches, grasses, which makes them more sensitive to the fog. So they can get tested, figure out what they're allergic to, avoid those, and be less sensitive to the fog.
And what sort of medications can people take if they're sensitive?
Well, for the asthmatics, clearly the inhalers, these asthma inhalers are the mainstay of therapy. But even people that take the asthma inhalers may not be taking them correctly or maybe taking too much of them. So it may be a good time to go and see their doctor and get, real.
Now, for people who ignore this, this can actually lead to more serious lung problems,
I mean,
right?
you can die from asthma. That's the main concern that we have. There are asthma deaths associated with people that don't take the right medications or are not taking their medications correctly.
And for folks on Oahu, I mean, we complain about the fog sometimes, but folks on the Big Island, they're dealing with this all the time, aren't they?
Absolutely. And I have several patients that fly in every now and then, and they keep telling me they want to move back to Oahu.
Well, thankfully, there's no fog today. It's going to be a really clear day. Well, Dr. Kam, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your information.
Thank you.
And that's The Doctor Is In. Of course, we'll have more in our weather forecast to see if there's any fog in the future. We also have our top morning headlines coming up.